nice to see you all again, and thanks for tuning in. Today's shoe is one that I've been very fortunate to get. Actually, I've got other types of this shoe, but this is the first one I've been able to get for retail on the sort of time of release, because it's a shoe that's very rare and hard to come by, especially sort of on the release. But I won a raffle to buy it. So I'll get into it right now. It's something that you may be familiar with from the television. You can tell by this, it's the 350, Yeezy Boost 350 V2, which I'll just open up the box because you'll see what particular version we have here. And indeed it is the tail light. Yeezy Boost 350 tail light. Now I'll come straight out with this now and say, personally I feel like the 350 is overdone a little bit and it's getting a little bit boring. However, while I'm not the first to say that it's getting a little boring, what I am the first to say is I know why they keep putting them out. Because there's still the demand, and while there's still the demand, you want to satisfy that and make the most you can out of it. Plus, it's nice for people to be able to say, oh, well, I actually managed to get a pair, because there's plenty of people who'd like a pair who haven't been able to get them in the past. So, from that point, I sort of heartily concur with the idea of keep pushing them out. So, yeah. And now this tail light version is very much like the sort of facelifted V2s, because we've got instead of the supply, we've got the strip here that is translucent, and you can see the insides of the shoe through this mesh. That also allows you to see this strip under here, which goes through, I believe it is only on this side, this strip, which carries on from the rear tab and forms the sort of tail light aspect. You can see it's not on that side because this is obviously the side that's filled in. Now, I have to say, I am a huge fan of the shoe in terms of it's probably one of the most comfortable shoes in the world, both in terms of walking in, because you've got your lovely boost under here, which is obviously very, very squelchy as usual, but also in terms of just the upper being very soft and very pleasant to the touch and to the foot when you're wearing it. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of the Yeezy Boost 350. Never been able to manage to get hold of a 700 or 500, but they've got a couple of 350s. They're extremely comfortable, so yeah, just a great shoe. Your typical design, I mean, for anybody who doesn't know a lot about it, you've got your prime knit upper. Now, the older, the sort of initial V2s, you had your strip here which said Yeezy Supply 350, but now you've got your mesh, which I've said. You've got your ribbed midsole and similar effect on the outsole, but with your little bits of boost peeking through here, and of course the big window for it here. You've also got 3 stripes here, sort of embossed onto the boost. It's very hard to see them. Might just be able to make them out. There you go. And so yeah, that's more or less your shoe. You've got in the back here there, you've got these stripes which are 3M reflective, so which is quite interesting. And then that's about it really. You've got an inner sole, but if you actually take the inner sole out, underneath you sort of more or less directly onto the boost, which you can see there. You can see the holes there, there's the boost underneath, so it's more or less directly onto the boost if you take the inner sole out. I know some people who say they do that, just take the inner sole out and then they're directly onto the boost, which is fascinating. But then you've got your lovely stitching here, which I've always enjoyed, up this back seam, and then down all the way down the front, down to the toe. And yeah, the famous ribbed midsoles I've already discussed. Now this is not my favourite colour, but I mean it's just a really good shoe for wearing. Very comfortable shoe. And yeah, this was, I believe, a Europe only release, so it's exclusive to Europe, so that's something. But it's definitely a shoe I would recommend, even though there's quite a lot of different colours out now. Just in terms of the comfort, you can't really beat it. Anyhow, that's it for today. Oh yes, I must add that... Please excuse me, I was cut off by somebody demanding I talk to them instantly, which I'm not going to do. I should have turned off the Wi-Fi before I started, but I very rarely get that sort of thing happening. So what I was going to say is basically saying it was an excellent shoe for comfort and everything. And obviously you get the style points because it's a very hyped shoe, but it's very comfortable and worth it if you can get it. But I'm going to leave the episode by saying tonight I intend to be streaming games. Now this will come on the too late to say this, but the channel now will be streaming games on a semi-regular basis, so please stay tuned for that. Yeah. Anyhow, that's it for me for today, and hope to see you soon. Thank you very much. Bye.